Can confirm if you have books out, snakes will try their hardest to murder them for some reason. I have to borrow a textbook out and had to explain the weirdest chewed up holes in it. You gotta watch out for those bookworms. They're notorious bibliovores. And just... What is this? Like a cone. Watch out, Jerky! Ah! I slipped, Akari. I fell into the void. All right, time for us to download another zip bomb. That doesn't look good. Let's check this file over here. It came to pass in its 11th year, in the first day of the month, that the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, because that Tyrus hath said against Jerusalem, Aha, she is broken. That was the gates of the people. She is turned unto me. I shall be replenished. Now she is laid waste. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God, Behold, I am against thee, O Tyrus, and will cause many nations to come against thee, as the sea causeth his waves to come up. And they shall destroy the walls of Tyrus, and break down her towers, and will also scrape her dust from her, and make her like the top of a rock, also known as a mountain. It shall be a place for the spreading of nets in the midst of the sea, for I have spoken it, saith the Lord God, and it shall become a spoil to the nations. And her daughters, which are in the field, shall be slain by the sword, and they shall know that I am the Lord. All right, I'm not a read person on the Bible, so I don't know anything about this. Cool picture, though. I assume this is a painting by John Martin. Looks neat. Merry Christmas. Well, merry holidays for all y'all. No matter how it may be or how it goes. I certainly feel like it's going to be kind of a hangout vibe and relax kind of for me. I don't really have any. Found a fun Easter egg with the new VTS bloom effect. Ooh. I know when I was tuning in when Glottal was, you could turn a condensed ball of pure light. Yeah, the bloom can be a little overwhelming. And I know I was vibing and bouncing ideas and rubber ducking with Glottal when they were testing the other day. I think the one thing, like, I really ultimately I need them for a lot of the things I want to do with it. I need them to better implement transparent backgrounds, because right now for a lot of effects, if you have a transparent background, the effect isn't captured, it seemed like. It would only whenever the effect crossed over a live 2D item, which, like, I had some ideas for ways I could actually use that to my advantage. But, like, in general, I would prefer it to be like an overlay effect. So it would be nice if I could have those in VTube Studio itself rather than relying on OBS Studio filter effects. Just because there's some things like I would like them to be in VTube Studio rather than applying in OBS, if that makes any sense. But one of the things that I saw Glottal playing with was like having a bunch of items, that was floating around. And I was wondering about ways to make that dynamic and it's something I need to test depending on the way the selection works. Because like I wanted to maybe be able to select an item as like a filler. So like I could do something where, it grabs an image, saves it as that file, and then it will automatically have whatever that file is as the random thing. Like basically if I can make it so I don't need to physically go in and select the item, if I can just update whatever its target is and have it replace the floating objects with that, there's certainly some uses I have for that just because I like having random images. And I know I've been thinking of some ways to update my I keep bouncing around on various things to improve. Of late it's, the microphone, the music sounds and stuff. The next big thing I want to be tinkering with is like, I want to do something with the raids. I have, my little thing in the corner, But I wanna jazz it up, you know, get a little pizzazz. I'm probably going to try and be tinkering with that and some ideas. I do like the idea of grabbing things, and I've seen some people do certain things that I may want to figure out how they do that and do them myself. Like I remember seeing, I think it was Somniferink. It was a really cool chill vibe place to go to. They tend to stream pretty late. It seems whenever they get a raid, it somehow will actually grab the raiders' channel emotes and then throw those at them, if I'm remembering correctly, because I believe I saw like a bunch of emotes that like nobody was posting in chat or anything. So like it wasn't the Twitch or VTube Studio like emote dropper things that a lot of people have leveraged. It had to have been something else that was grabbing those emote data and being able to like throw it on screen, which was very interesting and could be fun to play with. A short little clip. I'll probably check it out. Although Bloom, I don't know. I kind of like to keep it easy on the Bloom. Like the most I would want to do, because like right now, like the Jazz filters or for the rare boop, where that goes off, I might want to, if I can, move that to the VTube Studio stuff, just so I could have it be like really, really extra, really silly, you know? Plus Bloom, more noise integrated with clips. Yeah, I saw some really interesting things as far as tying things to voice and being able to have things like go off of audio is pretty fun. I especially could think of fun uses for that. You know, obviously the easy one is with singing, I imagine is the original thing they think of, you know, because a lot of people go sort of the, you know, the singy, idly sort of thing. But also I'm thinking of like just in a chill vibe art stream, if I can tie like Spotify audio and have it being going off of that rather than my microphone audio input, I think that'd be kind of fun. Got to pair with a gesture hotkey and voice. I haven't messed with any of the gesture hotkeys, mostly because I don't know how well this. I don't have anything to be tracking hands. That could be something, because I know VTube Studio does have some gesture. I'm wondering if I could dabble into that just to begin with. Basically, hand gesture on, voice intensity, hand gesture off. Yeah, the thing is, I don't know. I haven't messed with it at all. Maybe I need to do it. There's so many fun little toys to play with. Sometimes it is hard to prioritize and find the attention span for all of them, because it's like, ooh, piece of candy, ooh, piece of candy, ooh, piece of candy. Let's see. Perhaps faith is neither choice nor submission. Perhaps faith is a demand, or our pain to have meaning, for the stories of the world to rhyme, for a world designed by a loving hand. Perhaps I will believe with defiance in the forgiveness of all sins, in the kingdom of God on earth, and even the resurrection of the dead. I will believe with clenched fists and gritted teeth and prayers that refuse to be gentle. Interesting. Ooh, piece of candy. Unauthorized trial at secondary site. Catastrophic failure. She's gone. Author. Oh no. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. I think oh shit. I think something happened to Miranda. Oh no. Shit. Shit, that was my thought. Oh, my thought that something happened to Miranda and then Athena like shattered. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. It's not good. It's not looking good. It's not looking good.
It's over. We failed. Everything we thought we were doing. It's all ashes now.
I don't think you really believe that.
She's gone, Cornelius. She's gone because I failed her. She's gone because the machine that I built killed her. She was perfect. And now, she's nothing.
I know you don't want to hear this. I know you want her to be perfect, to be blameless. But you didn't kill her, Athena. She killed herself. She killed herself because she was reckless, because she was naive, and frankly, because she was a little arrogant too.
She was reckless because I filled her head with dreams. Dreams of the future, of a better world. A world that nobody wants.
No, it's not the dreams that killed her. It's that we brought her here. It's that we tried to build all this outside the city. We raised her without people, without society. The wilderness is for prophets, Athena, not for children. We should have stayed, fought for our ideas.
It's too late now. It's too late.
That's sad. Oh, that's so sad. Fuck. Jeez. I know it's wild math speculating out my ass, but fucking doesn't mean I wanted it to be right. Fuck.
They lost their daughter. Right here in this ruin. Cornelius and Athena lost their daughter. Miranda's dead.
Yes, you can't. I know.
So even the founder doesn't have perfect control over this technology. Even the founder makes mistakes.
Yes.
Byron was right in a way. We
I've been
turned the founder
deifying
into
her.
something she never was. She was never perfect. She was never infallible. No one is.
Exactly.
Listen, I understand why you and Byron see so much hope in this technology. You want us to be better, to grow. But what if it all goes wrong? If even the founder couldn't get it right, what hope do we have?
Nothing's forcing us to repeat the mistakes of the past. Mistakes will happen, but bad things happen no matter what we do. Risks of the Megastructure concern me. That's why we need to know more. You're right, this technology could destroy us or the whole planet. I feel like there's a middle ground between these two choices, is what I would say. Sort of the idea of nobody's perfect, but the falling short of perfection does not negate trying, because there's nothing wrong with wanting and trying to be better. And there's certainly, obviously we don't know what's going on with this technology. That's it could destroy us and the whole planet. Like, we're talking like nanomachines and foglets. You certainly need to be a lot more careful and stuff like that. But it's like, I don't know. I'm gonna go with the first
Okay,
one.
but what about new mistakes? What about the problems we failed to predict? I can't
adapt
even
and
imagine
overcome.
the complexities behind this technology.
Process issues always come up. Doesn't mean we give up. Not extending our knowledge just means we'll be unprepared for a different set of problems. We truly understand Megastructure will avoid making mistakes. Worrying possibility, but the risk is necessary. You're right, perhaps Megastructure is more threat than opportunity. I don't feel exactly right on this one, because it's more my thought that it's human to want to know more and to improve. So if you want to choose stagnation, you're going to end up trending towards not so great ideologies and societal structures that are regressive and in the long run their own danger. I think there always needs to be a space for it. You know, people need to be able to do new things, make mistakes, and improve. Even, you know, if you have a closed loop, then the slightest disruption can poison it, and everything goes wrong. I think we'll go with the first one.
But what if one issue was enough? One issue was enough to kill Miranda. And the energy readings from inside the megastructure are insane. What if we try to use it and blow a hole in the planet?
Well, then our planet will be holy. Why are you booing me? That's catastrophist thinking. I have not heard that phrase before, but sure. Doomer thinking. People only ever have these phobias around new things, but all our established technologies have their dangers. We only ever consider the worst case, we'll do nothing and then still die. The universe is inherently dangerous. A major natural disaster is always coming our way. We need to have a little faith in our species. What precautions are for? We can do things carefully. Planet will be fine in the long run. I mean, yeah, ultimately the planet doesn't give a fuck. It's going to keep existing as a ball of rock. Life finds a way and goes on. As George Carlin might say, you know, maybe humans existed to give Earth plastic, and now that Earth has plastic, you know, we'll all die off, and then nature will be animals, but with plastic. Rip Carlin, great stand-up. I don't feel this is right, because I think there is a valid fear of caution. I don't want to say fear. Okay, fear I think is too much, but I think there is valid to have caution and concern sometimes. But I feel like the most, for me, I think this answer response is most in line with what I'm thinking. The only consider the worst case, we do nothing and then still die.
That may be so, but what if this time it's justified? What if the megastructure really is just a catastrophe waiting to happen?
We need to have a little more faith. The world very rarely works that way. It's always more nuanced. This type of thinking is what leads us to catastrophe. Like, it can't imagine another outcome. There's always a worst case scenario. Preparing for it is rational. Obsessing over it is not. Maybe you have a point. Yes.
I do tend to get a bit obsessive.
Prepare for the worst,
and you're
hope
right.
for the best.
Nothing's really safe, unless we choose to be sane. We don't need the megastructure to destroy ourselves. Anyway, thanks for talking to me. The truth is, lately, I sometimes feel kind of
I mean, you trapped us in a
lost.
conversation, so...
The universe is vast and threatening. History is depressing, and I need something to hold on to. Something other than fear.
Hey, yo.
I have to figure out what that is.
Cot, do you want a hug? I think your Cot needs a hug. How do you manage to get half a chicken tender of crumbs in your hair? What the heck?
Thanks for your help, 1K. The elevator should be working now. And Yakut.
Certainly
I'm
is a
sorry
skill.
about Miranda. I know you're looking forward to meeting her.
All right, now we can go to... Okay, so 5, 6, 7 are the down puzzle. 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh. All right, we can release the... okay, so the frogs, I guess, landed down here and have established their own thriving ecosystem. All right, that's good to know. Now, I was kind of worried the frogs would be desiccated out in the savannah. Bridging the gap. Okay, ultimately, we need 2 buttons. Noted. All right, that does that. Go over here. Ah! All right, so now that we're over here, I can do this. All right, now we have 2 buttons. Okay. This, that wasn't too hard. Not too bad, not too bad. Good shit. Good. Is there anything on the Megastructure? Oh, fuck me, I died. I need to fuck. Hold on. I don't know what hitting that blue icon does, so we need to do it. I need to stop doing silly things that will kill me until I finish solving these meta puzzles. Where is it? On this side? Yeah, on this side. I'm wondering if by hitting that, we're going to open up another thing that we hit below, which opens up a third thing that will give us the red laser we need to solve the Pandora meta puzzle. Wait, am I a potato? I'm a potato. There we go. Like, I don't see any visible change. Out of my way, I'm solving here. I'm really miffed if those blue circles are actually part of the Sphinx riddle questions. I usually, I don't know. The Sphinx ones are usually a bit of a bugger to solve. I know this is a map one with X's, but sort of like, I don't know. I don't know, buddy. Alright, so we go over here. Is there anything I can see on the structure? I don't see anything on this side. Aha! Alright. Alright, so we can confirm that the Sphinx one is going to be switches we have to find to pull. So that blue circle has something to do with the Pandora one. Good shit. Good shit. Selected archive documents. Dodo. Things. Feather sea crow. Things. Labrador duck. Rocky Mountain locust. Cycling. Deepwater Cisco. Golden toad. Northern white rhinoceros. Splendid poison frog. Amur leopard. Literally every last orangutan. Homo sapiens. What do you think will happen to them? Time for this madness to end. A shameful list, and yet we're the only species that would ever make such a list. And I feel bad about it. Because extinction is normal in nature, a common side effect of evolution? Exactly. What I want you to think about is this. Is natural extinction less tragic? Should we be less opposed to it? Where is the difference, if there is one at all? All right, Trevor, what the fuck do you got to say this time, buddy?
Man, this sucks. It's one thing hearing about the symptoms, it is another totally to experience them. I feel like an insect trapped in resin, slowly congealing. I can keep working for a while though. There's still a bunch of critical tasks. I don't know what I'll do when I'm done. A lot of people have gone home, but Alexandra's still here. I don't think she's left even once, not even when her best friend died. We chatted a bit yesterday. She likes peanut ice cream. Not pistachio. Peanut. Well, at least we can agree that strawberry is an abomination.
I don't know. I think strawberry ice cream's nice. However, strawberry ice cream with strawberry chunks in it, awful. Hate it. Unsubscribe. Okay, so that's stuck. Let's see. How the fuck do I get blue over there then? Oh, like that. That's how I do it. Let's do this and this. Climb over. Ah, right. Need to do this. And we hit the button. Are you serious? Come on! Alright, let's try this again. What the fuck? Oh, I think this thing, the orb is messing this up. Put it over here, maybe. How is it breaking? Hey, Phantom, have a busy evening. Just looking to say, hey, no problem. Thanks for stopping on by. I hope you have a fantastic evening. Why is it not connecting? Ugh, getting my steps in on this ladder. All right. There we go. That was kind of a bugger.
Having a friend like Byron is a rare blessing. Someone who listens to you, who disagrees, but still appreciates your thoughts. The more we explore this island, the more convinced I become that he was wrong. And the Megastructure is a threat to all of us. But without people like him, I'm not sure New Jerusalem is worth saving.
Oh, nice to know I could have broken this puzzle by just... Alright, cool. Getting a little bit silly by going outside the boundaries. Above. Interesting. Alright, so we get over here. Go up here. But this doesn't open. B. We're gonna need a driller. But why? Right, I can do that. The blue. I think I need to actually take this over there. Whee! I can open that up. I use this laser over here. I see. I see. Like this. Ah, but I need to... Okay. Ah. Alright, so I need to hit that. That. Drop this here. Grab this. Connect it to that. Hell yeah! Mission success! All right.
Congratulations, 1K. That was a hard one.
I need to use this somewhere on here. Nope. No, that's sky. What am I missing?
There is a kind of peace here in the desert. A perfect silence. This is a dead place. More dead than almost anywhere else on Earth. If the ground could have a personality, it would be malevolent. But as I said before, all this in some sense does not exist at all. It does not hate us. It is simply the opposite of everything that life requires. When you sit in the dunes and you hear only the wind and nothing else at all,
and all the complexities of civilization fade away, you truly understand that spiritual peace is a great evil, a kind of shallow banality that we must always strive against. It is spiritual excitement and enthusiasm which sustain our humanity. Spiritual peace is a vile and cowardly surrender to oblivion.
Oops. Alright, so if I put this here, let's do some rotation. Ah, now it's blocked. I see. I could do this. Right. I see. Alright, so I need to get the other one over here. Gotcha. Alright, so let's spin around real quick. Grab this one. Spin. Spin. Alright, so now if I go over here, I can get the red laser like this. I turn. Oh, no. I need the blue laser to loop around, and I need the red laser. Wait, no, that's not right. Wrong way. Meant to go this way. Ah. Right, but I need one. No. What am I messing up here? Ultimately, I need a way to go in. Like this. Could get the blue. Wait, did I have the solution and just potatoed it? I think I did. I think I had the solution, I just went potato. open up that window. If I have it rotated so blue opens that one, I need that open. I need blue to be coming through there. Wait, hold on. I can fix this, I think. We can do this. Just connect all the fucking lasers. There we go. Now we're thinking with directed energy beams. Thing is I'm not seeing anything with the meta puzzle. We're also missing one incomplete puzzle. Sure to touch that. Probably going to be back up. Well, let's see. Let me orient myself on this map real quick. If this is the platform, so behind to the left, but should be on the back of this structure is a switch. Assuming I have my orientation right. Come on, Kronk, pull the lever. Aha! All right. So if it's this one, it means the next one should be in this on the far side. Could be another lever. Lever. Come on, let me climb! Dang it. I guess that would make the puzzle too easy. Ooh. Don't mind if I grab this flame. Don't plan on using any of them, but you know, we've got to collect them all, am I right? Alright. EA switch. Yeah! Alright, Sphinx puzzle solved, people. Love to see that. Buddy, Benoit. Get out here, bunny. Too slow. You're too slow. It's gonna bug me until I figure out what that circle opens up and changes. Gotta be something. Oops. Where's the Sphinx? There she is. There she be. I want to collect it before I forget and just like leave it. From what I know, the game is pretty good about saving checkpoints and not losing progress, but no reason to let it linger.
If the answers of philosophy are true, why has no philosopher changed the world?
Oh, that's an easy one. Because philosophies are different ways of thinking about the world. They're different lenses. And there is no correct answer because there is no solution to life. We create our own meaning, and problems can be thought of in different ways. It is useful to have many different lenses to perceive and think about things, but ultimately, no one philosophy applies universally. And I believe it is a easy trap to fall into, to think of only in the context of one philosophy. And I would encourage people to explore other ways of thinking about problems. Our other unfinished puzzle hidden behind the sand. All right, but where's the dang entrance? Let me in! Let me in! Convolution. All right, so we need this open. Need that to get blue. So step one, do this. Ultimately, we need a blue over there. Do this. I see. I don't see. Thought I could do this. That doesn't work. Wonder if I can do this. That doesn't work. Interesting. How do I get blue? I mean, I can do that. Easy. Cool. But now what? This oh, that's I like that. That's pretty fucking clever. That's pretty fucking clever. I like that. I like that. Now we can get it to open its own thing. Then we come over here. I really like this puzzle. It is convoluted, but that is a delight. This is why I love fucking puzzle games sometimes. Like, this is just, it's really nice. It's just well designed, and it's just really satisfying to solve. I fucking love this. I don't know. No, this one's really great to solve. I'm really happy with this one. Now I just gotta figure out how the fuck I solve this meta puzzle. Let's see. I mean, we can... Or wait, we can just grab this now. We can just go... But we can get there from this puzzle as well. It's gonna bug me to have another phantom line. I need to undo that. Damn it, Dwecky. Damn it, Dwecky. What you doing? What you doing, Snick? What you doing, you silly worm? You silly guy? Yeah. You noodling little bugger. What am I missing? Gotta be something that opens up or modifies or changes. Let's go up for the tower and let's see if there's a way I can look out from there. Maybe spot the change in the world that is causing. I feel like it's gotta be putting out like a reflector beam or a laser or something. And it's just bugging me that I cannot figure it out. Can't seem to find it. It's the exact kind of thing that would play into solving the Pandora meta puzzle though. So let's go ahead and jump into this. Oh, we gotta fucking make it weird. And away we go. All right, I think it's going to be Pandora this time. Oh, it's the Sphinx.
Prometheus was bound for many years, his torment seemingly eternal, until one day, Zeus commanded his son, the great hero Heracles, to free the Titan from the rock. Why did Zeus relent?
Zeus knew his son needed Prometheus' help because he recognized he had been wrong, because no one's punishment should be eternal. True.
If the consequences of a crime are eternal, should the punishment not be of equal length? There is grief without end, creature of clay, and misery without relief. How can these things be forgiven? A time of dreams is at hand. To save your friend, you must do as Heracles did. But what will follow, none can see.
There's a difference between punishment and justice. And
Well,
it is
at least
better
this part is consistent. The Megastructure is opening again.
All right, everyone. Assemble at the VTOL as soon as possible. Melville, keep an eye on the energy readings, please.
There's a reason in America with the highest percentage of people incarcerated has the highest recidivism compared to other countries which are more rehabilitative and don't focus so much on purely punishing people, because just the fact you're in prison is the punishment itself. You know, you're separated from society. You can't, his fate, you know, your life's on pause. You're like, there's no reason for it to be made even worse, except because of cruelty. Wonder if there's a reflector that's open. It seems I can get my red. Get red from here, maybe? Oh, come on. Is it triggering on something? Going kind of blue. I don't know if that's just because it's resetting for some reason, rather than... God, we're so close to being able to solve it! Pandora, your puzzles are bullshit! Ah! Still needs red. No fucking hint, of course. Red. There is a source of red in the overworld. Yeah, we've got the blue there. What am I missing? way to take this outside, maybe? No. I don't think so. No, they're kind of all too far away from the edges for me to just take it outside. Not seeing anything in the distance. There's nothing in the skies. Unfortunately, I think we're just gonna have to come back at this another time. I'm stumped. I cannot find... I don't see what's different in the world when I hit that blue laser up there. I don't see anything popping out. You know, it'd be one thing if there was like a little refractor that popped out that I could then feed a red laser into or something, but like I don't... Just fucking nothing, man. Not even like a chunk of machinery popping open. It's just kind of doesn't seem to be doing anything. Go ahead and continue on into the Megastructure and see the next section of the plot. The plot thickens. The proof is in the pudding, so therefore it's useless. Travel to the Megastructure.
You all know I don't share Byron's enthusiasm for the Megastructure. I don't know if the founder really intended for us to be here, and I certainly don't trust this Prometheus entity. But Byron is one of us, and we don't leave people behind. So we're finding Prometheus and freeing him, whether Pandora likes it or not. Here's how this mission is going to go. 1K. It's clear to me that you have some kind of special affinity for this place, and that the entities respond to you more strongly than they do to us. So, once you're inside, I want you to take point.
I am the main character.
Do whatever you need to free Prometheus, but remember that our prime objective is to save our friend.
Hell yeah.
Melville, I want you to stay at the VTOL and let Yakut and 1K go in. I'm going to stay behind as protocol requires. I don't love the idea of sitting this one out. Byron is my oldest friend, but we're doing this by the book.
By the book? No, not the books! Ooh, nighttime. A lot of high energy lasers going on in this world.
All right, I'm taking us in. Let's hope we can find the big guy.
Arr! Hey, Ocelot. Welcome on by. Hope you're having a fantastic evening. This may seem like a pyramid scheme, but that's wrong. It's simply a, you know, angular structure of, you know, successive layers. Some Egyptian BS in my ass. I don't know. I mean, ziggurats are fairly triangular as well. All right, hanging in there. How about yourself? I am doing pretty darn fantastic. Little miffed we couldn't solve that meta puzzle at the island, but I'll take another stab at it later. Once I start spinning my wheels on other stuff. Certainly wonder how much of the game is left, because you know the islands, it looks like we've done 3/4 of them, but I'm not sure the game is going to end once we do all of them and go into structure for the 4th time. Certainly curious as to what the ending of this game is going to be. What do we got here? Ooh, from Eustatus. Dearest Athena, I don't know if you'll see this. You've become even more distant from the affairs of New Jerusalem than I have. Misspeaking to you and Cornelius, and I fear that some of your estrangement is my own fault. I know things are not as you wish them to be, and the city is drifting away from the bold vision you established. Not because of your leadership, or lack thereof. You did not fail. I did. I know I said it before, but no Alexandria disaster was my fault. I am the one who took the initiative, and I'm the one who made the mistake. Yes, there should have been procedures in place, but it was my role to create such procedures, Athena, not yours. Wish that I had listened to Byron when he said that we had to establish another settlement immediately. Learn from the pain, don't let it fester. He was right. That's where the rot set in. And sorry. With love, Athos. From the author's note to Athena Reborn, a novel, a game, a movie, a novel. If my work has meant something to you, if Athena had any kind of an impact on you, some story in Wonder Tales from the Periphery moved you or made you think, then there is something about myself that I need to share with you. The only autobiographical fact I have any interest in sharing, the only thing about me that matters to you outside my work. Every breath that I take, and so every story that I write, is only possible because of technology. There are no natural remedies, no spiritual alternatives for what I was born with. My existence is wholly contingent upon a level of technological sophistication which was heretofore unimaginable, which will in many ways define this coming era. When you long for a return to simpler times, you wish for a world in which I could not exist. If you are looking for answers, consider the fact that I was granted the blessing of this technology despite being born into poverty and my writing never having been particularly lucrative. The civilizational structures I live within were arranged in such a way that this technology would be deployed to save my life. And are these structures not also, at the end of the day, a kind of machine? What is the state? What is civilization, if not a machine? Think about what this means, what this is. Is it systemic compassion? Is it liberation from nature? Is it equality of opportunity? Whatever your belief system, think hard about what it means that I am alive because of these machines, and I have created something that matters to you. Thank you for reading. Fox, I need you to, Fox. Fuck. I didn't fix my fucking Zoom. Damn it. All right, we'll do this manually. Fox. I need you to listen to me. You little shit. I see what you did. Don't think I did it. You stuck me sideways and you threw me in the void. This is unacceptable. Me? Yeah, I'm just a little guy. No, you're not. You're. Well, okay. Maybe if you're in your spider form, all right? Maybe you're just a little guy when you're a spooter, and then we put the little maid hat on your little spider form. Then you could be just a little guy. Just want to give you a more comfy reading environment. More comfy by just fucking breaking my back and laying me down. You pulled me off screen, Vox. Excerpted from Orthodoxy by G.K. Chesterton. There is no laying down in space. Look, Vox, if there is anything that literature has taught me, is that when you are weightless, the enemy's gate is down, all right? All you gotta remember. No pressure on the body. I suppose in the weightlessness of space, you certainly can be just completely relaxed and noodle all over the place. All the towering materialism which dominates the modern mind rests ultimately upon one assumption, a false assumption. It is supposed that if a thing goes on repeating itself, it is probably dead, a piece of clockwork. People feel that if the universe was personal, it would vary. If the sun were alive, it would dance. This is a fallacy, even in relation to known fact, for the variation in human affairs is generally brought out into them, not by life, but by death, by the dying down or breaking off of their strength or desire. Man varies his movements because some slight element of failure or fatigue. But perhaps God is strong enough to exult in monotony. It is possible that God says every morning, "Do it again," to the sun, and every evening, "Do it again," to the moon. It may not be automatic necessity that makes all daisies alike. It may be that God makes every daisy separately, but has never gotten tired of making them. Maybe that he has the eternal appetite of infancy, for we have sinned and grown old, and our Father is younger than we. It's strange. The idea is delightful, but it's also completely and obviously untrue. One of the many reasons Chesterton is worth reading. He's wrong about a lot of things, but he's wrong about them in an interesting way. Such a shame, though. He seems to want to restore the magic of the world, but he can only re-enchant the surface. Whereas the true magic, the perfect beauty that feels like revelation, is found underneath in what he dismisses as clockwork. From Hypatia's Journals, Volume 1, The Founding of New Jerusalem. Day 680. New Jerusalem. It's the name that we picked. Am I sad that my suggestion didn't win? Maybe a little. It's a good name, a fitting name, a name that we can be proud of. With it comes a new kind of optimism. Everyone is thinking of the future once more. I, for one, am glad that we have recovered our equilibrium and our determination. Athena and Cornelius are certainly bustling with plans and bright visions of the future, and when they tell us of these dreams of theirs, it's hard not to be drawn in by the pretty pictures they paint. Excuse me. Speaking of which, I'm becoming more and more fascinated with ancient human art and thinking about our own role in taking the next step in that long history. Citizens of Vienna found meaning in art and they were imprisoned. A free people should be able to accomplish so much more. Alright, what are we doing, boy? Where are we dropping, boys? Yep, that's a tube, all right. Got some cubes. Don't mind the mysteriously, menacingly floating cubes. I'm sure it's nothing. Cube. Whee!
Yay! I found another elevator. My favorite.
Yakat is just brimming with enthusiasm.
Once again, I have no idea where I am. No sign of Prometheus so far. Hope you're doing better, 1K.
Oh, those look like giant spring or Tesla coils. Ah, this place is so expansive. Where are we going now?
I know I've said this before, but look at the size of this. How can all of this be one machine?
This is what you get when one machine builds a bigger machine, which builds an even bigger machine.
That's our whole history, isn't it? the whole history of humankind. And it's not just machines, it's science, it's literature. Knowledge builds on knowledge.
You think about it, railways are just sideways elevators? Exactly! Same thought, Digital Vox. Oh, something crazy is gonna happen here. We're gonna like flip a switch and then just everything's gonna go haywire. We also have the ominous chanting. Got some chains. Ooh. There's something on the tip of my brain. Right. Machines building bigger machines, building bigger machines. So there is an excellent manga called Blame. All caps, exclamation point at the end. And it has amazing scenery porn of like full page spread, just gorgeous, beautiful scenery. And I bring that up because it's sort of in the backstory of it, sort of like a nano machines or machines going amok, just building and building and building, and just for like showing the sheer scope and scale. It's like thousands and tens of thousands in the future. There's a point in the character's journey where this machine they're traversing through, all these structures, have expanded through the solar system. And you see this giant spherical cutout. And it's like, yeah, that was Jupiter. And it was basically all harvested for materials to continue building more and more structures. Unrelated, but you finished Claymore! Jupiter, no, not a Jupiter elevator. No, Jupiter was harvested like at an anatomical level because it's like nano machines. So it's like literally taking all of the gas giant and all the matter and such and just converting it into more other stuff so the machine can keep building out further and further and further. Because it's like a Dyson sphere situation that just continues building outward and has been consuming the entire solar system as it comes across the asteroids and planets and such. You finished Claymore? Certainly interested in what you think about it, because in my opinion, it is a very, very solid manga. I have very few complaints, and the character design is top-notch. Whee! Another elevator. Rocky is useless. To be fair, Rocky is just a normal being in a world of superheroes. Oh, I didn't realize Prometheus would be a little bit more literal. Interesting. You should have read it at its peak because it's very much had that sort of Seinfeld effect on you.
Be careful, 1K. We don't know what's down there.
There seems to be a large man T-posing with a bunch of chains. I found a lever to pull. Interesting. All right, well, there's nothing to do but pull the lever, I think. All right, let's see what happens. Just shunk. Wait, that's just like heighten the chase. Ah! Why would you yeet me into the void? Why are you so mean to me? Very good story, very solid things. Everything flowed, except for Rocky. Yeah. Like, and I feel like I understand why Rocky was in the story to be like the normal person, you know, in this world of extraordinary peoples. But I feel like that type of character could have been used in a different manner and had a better effect. Trying to save me from criminal obligations. All right, we gotta remove his chains and try not to fall to our death like I almost just did. That doesn't work. There we go. Ooh. Oh, hey, you caught. What you doing, buddy? Hi.
I
Hello.
don't think you can get up here, 1K. Guess I'll have to do a puzzle after all. It can't be that hard, right? It's not like everyone is depending on me.
No pressure. I wonder if we have to help him or if he just solves it himself. I get why he's there, but there was the specter of romance hangover that felt very meant to be, but in a guy is meant to win the girl at the end. I
But
went,
if this
yeah.
has to connect over here, then wait. If I do this and then that, what?
But also the human elements were already filled by the human characters.
I
Anyway,
did it?
yeah.
Wow, I feel really smart. Also,
Good job, you caught.
never doing that again.
Yeah, and it's also a situation where, like, there are certainly examples of much worse insert characters like Rocky in stories. But it's sort of a thing where, like, if you have a critique, like, I feel like Rocky is definitely the weakest and easiest to pick at. What the fuck is down here? It's certainly a thing. Oh, anti-gravity. All right. What was your? Do you have any favorite of the creatures? Because my favorite was I think I already said it over when the discussion came up yesterday at Kai's, but was it? I think it was like Alicia. I think I said the ribbon one. I really like her design, and I think she had a really interesting and tragic story. How am I like one short? What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, overall a good journey. Wouldn't have minded maybe like an extra 2 chapters to flesh things out. But everything's yeah. Like this? No, that crashes in. Those are the same. I do this. No. I just do this. Straight. This. There we go. Ah, fuck. The anti-gravity. Oh, it hurts my head. All right, let me take this to here. I do respect it just like ending where it ends though, because like there's very obviously like the world, there's so much more going on in the world, and they certainly set it up to where it could have kept going, but I think I'm really happy it ended like where it did, rather than just continuing on until it eventually becomes crap. This didn't ruminate a bit considering the pace you blitz through it, but is the yeah. That's certainly how I feel whenever I just binge read a story. You know, you just gotta simmer and maybe read through it a second time or a third time. Oh no, having to read something again. Where did the anti-gravity floor go so I can get the fuck out of here? There's the anti-grav. so we did that. Now we need to go back up. We got 3 more chains. 3 chains. You know, it just doesn't roll off the tongue like 2 chains. So we got all 3 are over these directions. Right, so back to the torso. We continue our rotados and get the back chain over here. Nope. Yep. Swing! Oh, come the fuck on. How the fucking... Come on, dude. Why are you doing this to me? Oh. This piece itself is anti-gravity. I see. How do I... Oh, I've made so many mistakes. All right, let's undo. No, not like that. This. Like this. Like this. Like this. Right? No. What am I missing? Wait, I think that's going up too early. We need to get over here. Now we can go up. There we go. Oh man, that hurts my head. Oh, I hate the anti-gravity walls. They make me confused. You gotta think in multiple dimensions. You gotta go sideways, spin ways, up and down. We gotta go backwards, forwards, all around. When you got the anti-gravity, up is down, down is left, left, right, up, down, down, left. It keeps happening! Oh, I almost fell to my death. Noted. I was looking the wrong direction. Mural of someone helping another. Interesting. It's really interesting how we have like all this tech, but it still has kind of a stone sort of facade still. Very interesting. That metal be sparking up. Archaic design with futuristic textures for Mega's architecture. I assume you really liked Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn's, I think I was calling it like techno-primitivism, primitivism, is a very cool fucking aesthetic. Kind of synthesis between the more ecological sort of living with some technological trappings mixed in. Very cool. Usually like Horizon Zero Dawn more actually did, since the world was great, but you think it's tired of the Ubi open worlds at that point. Yeah, I just like burn through the main story. I don't know. Generally, I'm not a big open world fan. They feel very empty to me. A lot of your hashtag content can be very repetitive. Just, you know, kill 5 rats or harvest 10 rat testicles. Fucking okay, dude. Don't care over much. I also, I don't know, the combat was, I liked a lot of it, but some of like the way the traps and some of the fancy stuff was kind of tedious, and I didn't really interact much. Interesting. I have 2 pieces. Why do I have 2 pieces? Do I have 2 pieces? I do only have 2 pieces. Not weird. Yeah, I played Horizon Zero Dawn long after, because I know there was a big kerfuffle about certain peoples on the rendering of the character. It's like, fucking fuck off. Unfortunately, open world games also grip me a little age. Ooh, I need to kill 10 more. It was hard for you to pull back and just storage blister. Yeah. Oh, it's that mural again. I'm on track EW. I don't know. It feels like an easy win, but as I've learned, sometimes just clearing the minimum bar is weirdly hard. Oh, Durangar! It seems you had no problem because you are going, gone. Say hi to Vox for me while you're in the void, I guess. Maybe Vox will be a bro, be a comrade, and pull you back into reality. I don't know. You might need to bribe him with some spiders. What do you eat as a cosmic entity, Vox? Well, what is your sustenance? Smile. Don't worry about it. Durangar, you may be in a bit of trouble. Alright. All we've got left is one over there. No. Ah! Alright. Where does this put us? Alright. Let's try not to fall to our death. Good? Good. Alright. Free yeet on the tree. Vox sips on the existential dread that millennials experience. Oh boy, existential dread, my favorite. Is this right? That's not right. That's wrong. This game is being very mean in putting shifty bullshit here. If I do this, no, it doesn't get right. I think I have the wrong starting. No. No. Yeah, there's a down, but like... It literally has to be this piece. Like, I can do this. Oh, there's anti-gravity over there. Right, okay. I need to get over here. Oh, that was twisty. Oh, that was twisty. This is why Vox likes me so much, because I am a veritable... Oh no, Akari. Quickly, absorb the existential affirmation. It is okay to be who you are. It is okay to exist. You have value inherent to your existence, not because of what you produce or what you're capable of, just because you exist. You're around. People appreciate you being around. Hey, what the fuck? How is that not the solution? You fucking with me? Fuck you. I didn't pay to say that many nice things. Too bad. I'm a screamer. I might need to turn up the critter TTS because I feel like the sound effects drowned it out. I also need to figure out why the critters aren't popping out, but thank you for the 100 mana, Akari. Never necessary, but it's certainly appreciated. Also, y'all got to see the amazing little new graphic. I've been thinking of what I wanted to have for as the bits thing since I switched to the Twitch alert system, and I got like a little audio stinger when I was talking to Kindred about the music. Which, speaking of, if you like little audio things and like the background music, Kindred Souls is the cool person that made it, and they sometimes stream. They're doing their music design. They are a lovely being, but the graphic was done by Hi. Let's see if I did this right.
I'm about to jingle your bells. Wait, no, that one's sexual, isn't it? That one doesn't work.
Kai's an amazing person. Fantastic artist. All right. How about we try to pull this lever, Kronk, and see if we can jingle up Prometheus's bells. Survey says... Alright, so for my first wish, I would like a cheesecake.
I thank you, Son of Man, for breaking my chains. Too long has the flame been hidden by fear and mystery. It is time to put away these childish things and for you to know the truth of the Alpha and the Omega, of the beginning and the end. I will send you visions of the truth, but remember that prophecies are a heavy burden.
Interesting way to phrase this. Ooh.
New Jerusalem sounds like such a beautiful place. So, how did you decide to leave? I know what we're trying to accomplish here, and I believe in it. But for you, New Jerusalem was home. What changed that?
It took me a long time to realize that something was wrong. Oh, I'd noticed that something was off, that something had changed since the early days, but I couldn't really put my finger on it. So I ignored it. And then one day I woke up to realize I was no longer Athena. Instead, I had been transformed into the Founder, a remote figure of legend, mythologized in my own time.
But if it bothered you, couldn't you just talk to them? If you share the truth with someone, they should change their mind, shouldn't they?
Oh, I wished it worked that way, Miranda. I really do. But
yeah.
I barely knew the last generations. In the beginning, I was there for every birth. I explained our history, talked about our future, but at some point, I got so busy building that future that I lost touch. They thought of me as a remote figure because that's what I was.
But can you change that?
I tried, but they already saw me as the Founder. The myth was too powerful, and it was already taking on a life of its own. I'd set a goal of 1,000 citizens. The number was arbitrary. Just a nice round number, nothing more. But just like I became the Founder, it became the goal. Another part of the myth. And maybe that could have been all right. Myths are a part of who we are, but something else crept in. The old human self-hatred.
So why didn't you just tell them to change? To go a different way? They would have listened to you.
No, they would have obeyed me, like my siblings in the simulation had obeyed. And that's when I realized I had to leave.
We can show them the future, Miranda, but we can't force them to accept it.
Right, that's the beginning. Is he gonna show us what happened to Miranda?
I have it. After all this time, I have it. I finally have it. The mechanics of the cosmos. From quarks to galactic filaments. Everything that makes the world what it is, makes us who we are. In a single equation. The key to understanding the machine that is the universe, and to controlling it. A theory of everything. And she was right. The language of creation is a melody, and it's beautiful. Every future is possible now. Every future, except one with Miranda in it. I can do anything, except bring her back. Or unbreak Cornelius's heart.
Oh no, where did Cornelius go? Eighth of Horn and Ivory. That's a phrase for something. I don't remember exactly.
The Founder was always a fiction. She's just a person.
A
always has been.
Of everything. She solved it.
Yeah, it's 42.
She solved the last puzzle.
We figured that a while ago. Like, come on.
We'll talk about this later.
All right. Not sure. It's an interesting angle to be going for this game as an end.
We thought we were honoring Athena, but all we did was betray everything she believed in. She must have been so lonely. We might as well have exiled her. Maybe that's what all this is about. The puzzles, the towers, the entities. It's a test. A way for us to prove that we're worthy of her legacy.
Or maybe she's just like puzzles. Like, I don't know, dude. They're fun.
Finally, it all makes sense. Anti-gravity, matter synthesis, teleportation. It's not just one new technology. It's control over physics. Manipulating the base layer of reality itself. Rearranging the building blocks of the universe. If we can gain control of the Megastructure, we can do anything we want. I'm not even talking about our energy problem. We can build anything we want. We can go anywhere we want.
Space!
It's all up to us.
That's what Athena wanted for us. To give us a chance to be who we want to be.
I mean, isn't all technology just the application of trying to control physics? Yeah, I think that's a pretty valid interpretation. You know, as we understand reality better, we build tools to leverage that. You know, literally the lever, you know, fulcrum and application of force to move larger objects with lesser work needing to be done. You know, even all the way up to this fucking computer itself. We fucking taught rocks to think with lightning, which was a mistake. As someone who works in IT, it's a terrible mistake, and we are constantly paying for that, but hey, that just lets you watch a silly person be a worm on the internet.
Is everyone okay?
All good. I'm taking us back now.
That's a relief.
My only thing,
Meanwhile, there's been
my worry is
development. You'll see when you land.
the
How are things
ending
on
might
your
get a
end?
little too far
The
up its
energy
own butt.
fluctuations seem to be dying down. Looks like the system is coming out of lockdown.
Good. Let's hope we don't regret this.
I feel like you could still stick a good ending last.
Fly about? That seems terribly dangerous.
We haven't had any problems so far.
Hermanubis, the fuck you doing here,
Except
Mayor?
for losing one of the first companions, of course. No, I don't blame you, Al. I know what he's like. And I'm the one who agreed to all this in the first place. That's why I had
What
to
are
see it
you
for
doing
myself.
here?
It is dreadfully imposing, though, isn't it? Hard to believe the founder would build something so sinister.
The mayor's here?
Well, this should be interesting.
Just because the founder built it doesn't mean it's left-handed, okay? the sinister left hand. What? I don't want to worry about it. All right.
Ah, 1K. Welcome back. I'm sure you're surprised by my presence here. Don't worry,
Very.
neither I nor my advisors will be getting in your way. But I've decided that I need to see this place for myself.
Very,
These visions sent you by the entity
manager
that calls
comes
itself
down to the work
Prometheus
floor
are
vibe.
deeply concerning, of course, but we cannot take them at face value. In fact, it's crucial that we do not do so. We cannot simply abandon all that we believe because of a dream, no matter how vivid.
Oh great, he's gonna interrupt us.
No. If the founder really built all this, then it must have a purpose. It must be a test, designed to remind us of the trials that created us.
No, you're...
But what is she trying to tell us? What are we being tested for?
Just,
I believe that Byron's fate shows us the dangers of temptation. As Elohim attempted to deceive Athena in the simulation, commanding her not to ascend, so Prometheus is deceiving us with his visions.
Certainly not agree. I'm getting real, because like, Hermanubis has been the only one I've found that has very, I would say, gaudy sort of like, you know, he has those little etchings, you know, that kind of filigree, like that fanciness, and the fact that he's the mayor and like his colors are like gold and silver, and the way he speaks, it really gives me the vibe of that person taking power and leveraging events in their own interpretation in ways that favor them and give them more power, and trying to, you know, I don't, like, at this point, I'm not sure if, like, he's buying his own bullshit, or if it's, like, a malicious thing of him, like, actually wanting to be in charge of stuff. it's certainly going to be very interesting. 'Cause, like, at the very beginning of the game, there was a character that approached us that kind of seemed like there's a second path you can go through the game that's much more selfish, sinister, underhanded. I don't know. It felt very cloak and daggery kind of vibe, and it was interesting, but it made it very clear that like you had to decide early on which path you were going to go down. I'm certainly curious if there is like an ultimate 2 paths you can go in this game. I might, after I beat this, I might give a gander or check for myself, which would be very interesting. Ultimately, though, I'm not sure I agree with you, Sir Mayor Man.
It's only natural, given what you've experienced. And perhaps I'm wrong. Perhaps everything we believe about the Founder is indeed a lie. But let's not be quite so pessimistic just because of a dream, shall we? After all, can it really be a coincidence that you came along on this mission? It seems to me that you have been chosen.
No, I was just literally the first dude.
Don't forget that.
I was literally the first dude to touch the thing. That's my qualifications. Great person theory? Herm Anubis. Good name for a mayor. Yeah. All right. The final 3.